Hi and welcome to part 14 of Let's Play Brutal Mario. So we just reached the halfway point of this castle. I can't remember what castle it was because we had a pause of about a day between recording both these parts. Oh, it's Roy's castle.
It's Roy's castle, yeah. And here in the background you'll see some paintings of Mario's beloved enemies.
I can see there being a trap here.
Yeah, well, as soon as I entered this stream I was very paranoid. As you can see, I'm jumping in front of every painting. This is like one of my one-take levels and I was very, very cautious. So there's a Boo. And there's one of them guys.
Dry bones, as they're known.
That's them.
Or dry nose as their bone. I'm going to stop.
Shut up. One of those golden statues. See, like, once you play this level once, you're okay because you know which ones do what. But first play through this level, it's like, you're so paranoid.
Yeah.
Because even before you know the gimmick is actually the gimmick, you know it's a gimmick, you can just tell.
Yeah.
But that's what I've come to love about this game. Like, if I was playing any of the ROM hack, I would think, nah, he's not going to do it. He can't do it, it's too complicated. But with this, yeah, he's done it.
Keeps you guessing.
Keeps you guessing. So, that door doesn't actually do anything, it's just a painting of a door. So, after actually getting this door, using one of these Boo blocks.
Or Blukes.
Don't.
What's their name?
Blukes. What are they called?
Blukes.
They're not called that, are they?
No, they're called Blukes.
Are they called that?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Seriously?
It says it in the...
In the credits. In the sort of cast list. Not quite done it right. Quite annoying, but... Oh, fuck, I don't know. Do it!
So, I've been watching some Super Mario Sunshine recently.
Oh yeah.
And one thing I've actually noticed that gets recycled a lot is like enemies that when you squirt them they turn into platforms.
Oh yeah.
And I can actually... And so, actually that's quite an old Mario concept now I look back at this.
So there's that fourth Koopa brother I promised you, the red one that just fires fireballs at you. Just a simple respriting of... Actually no, it isn't, because it fires fireballs regardless which direction you're facing. It's like those frogs in Super Mario Bros. 3. But enough chit-chat. It's all four of them at once. It's time for an all-out attack.
So these animations are taken straight from Paper Mario.
I think so. I mean, he's obviously edited them so that they're appropriate for the ROM hack, because obviously they're a lot smaller. But this is definitely the attack that they use in the RPG. And when they pause, you have to knock them all off the tower, and then they all just start attacking at once. So you just got to survive and kill them all.
Can you only hit them by jumping on them as per?
Yeah.
They don't have the traits of other Koopas.
No. It's just Anyway, that was the mid-boss done.
And is the main boss... Oh my word, that's so cool.
I mean, this isn't even something you have to worry about in terms of level, it just happens. I mean, if you get stuck in any of those blocks as they're forming, you die. But there's literally no reason for you to jump the gun, you can just wait. And then they all get turned into these lovely little silver coins.
I was hoping you're going to have to wait till the line got cleared and then quickly run down the pipe, but unfortunately...
Well, that would have been interesting, but it was interesting enough.
It was just a nice little segue.
Yeah, just a nice little
Oh,
thing.
you did it again, Jack.
It's not, I don't care.
It's
like,
visually annoying.
It isn't. Well, like, I suppose.
No, it is.
So, Roy is bald and he's wearing an afro, and when he takes the afro off, his bald head illuminates the room so I can't see where the platforms are. So this is a very original idea for a boss, I've not seen this before. And he's constantly firing those things at you. So he's gonna go somewhere else. Now the room's illuminated, and I've got to find my way through him in this nonsense while he's firing fireballs at me, and put his wig back on.
This is hideous, this sort of thing that makes me feel ill.
Playing this is just so disorientating, like... You think you can remember the level, but you can't, especially when the camera's like shifting along with you, it's so hard to figure out where you are. And all the while, he's just firing fireballs at you, and it's irritating. So, I've given him that back. Now I've got to get one of those spawning blue blocks and go and hit him.
Or splocks. I really should stop actually.
You really should stop doing that.
If only because it's going to annoy you. Although that gives me more reason to do it, really, truth be told.
I suppose it does. So he's going somewhere particularly awkward. And he's going to throw that thing miles away. Oh, bloody hell. So, a very fun idea, but in practice quite infuriating.
As is so often the case.
And the thing is, like, you're always paranoid like he's about to launch like a fireball and you're going to like not know where to run.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they seem to be moving quite slowly, but they are quite packed in here. Like, the space between the different tiers of the level is very small. And you keep on falling down sequences of floors, and
I'm really glad I didn't play this myself.
yeah. Speaking of you playing stuff, how's that all going?
Shut up. I do have plans.
You always have plans.
I know, I always do. Just can't be bothered. Like, it's the long and short of it. So much bloody effort.
Alright, we can do it.
You're trying to do it through the wall, aren't you?
Well, the thing is, like, the jump I'm trying to get through has the hole to the other floor directly beneath it. There you go. I mean, look at that. What's that all about?
That's pretty big pain.
I suppose if I'd memorised the level a bit better, that would have been a lot easier. But I feel quite relieved now, because I'm pretty sure this is the last hit.
Yeah.
You know, rule of 3 and all that. And he's off to get his, I don't know, he's gone.
He's off to get you an egg.
Get me an egg. Give me an egg.
Give me an egg.
Give me an egg. Should we explain that, or should we just say it?
No, I'll put it in a video at some other point.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. So we've got an egg. I think this is our 6th egg. Yeah. So let's just. I like
physical
this.
Nightmare.
Yeah, that's just makes no sense. But I feel somebody should do a ROM hack where that brush is his only weapon, and the whole game's based around him painting stuff. Call it Mario Paint World or something. I'm quite demanding of these.
You are, given you don't do your own levels on there. But hey,
One of these days I'll do some levels.
one of these days. Sorry, I got a bit into that. Northern Resort. I really hope it's just like Bridlington.
Well, Ben, you're in for a surprise, because it's a nice world.
Because it's not.
Unless this is what Bridlington looks like, you know, the whale in the
Have you
background.
ever been to Bridlington?
No.
It's just like this.
Yeah.
Like, it's a 2D plane. But
How do you make the transition when you travel there? Is it just sort of like you instantly snap?
well,
to
you're on
being
this
2D?
map screen, right?
Oh, alright, yeah. Where do you enter the map screen from?
What?
Where do you enter the map screen, like, from?
The road.
Oh, I see. You're just driving up the A1 or something. Then suddenly on a map screen where you can see yourself moving.
Not suddenly.
Gradually.
Does Mario know he's on a map screen? What does he see when he looks up?
Oh god,
Ideas to the usual address.
So it's got these annoying things from Super Mario Bros. 3, the plants with the... oh, look at that penguin, he's having a good time. But those...
No, he's not. He's stuck.
I don't think he is.
I do.
Fair.
I like the bit in Paper Mario where you go to... There's like a murder
Oh, yeah.
that's going on in the village because the mayor's been murdered.
No, these snowflakes will freeze me. Root me to the spot, no matter where I am. And considering I'm jumping over bottomless pits, I'm not happy about this. So I've got to be careful.
Do you lose your momentum if they freeze you?
I'm not sure, cause... No, he is freezing. Oh, that's good.
Let's see.
Oh, you
Oh yeah,
you do lose your momentum.
You lose your
so-
forward momentum, so...
So you will fall into a hole most likely if you're above one. But also, any damage you take from enemies still counts, so that's
Yeah.
doubly irritating. But we're managing. So this is probably the most nerve-wracking jump because they're coming pretty constantly at you.
And you need to bounce off the penguin.
Yeah. I made that look the first time by complete fluke. I would expect if I'd been unlucky, I'd have been doing this level many
I
times.
thought you were going to say, I expect a lesser player would struggle.
A lesser player would struggle. But I wouldn't say that out loud, even though I just have.
I like watching Mario do his victory walk on the ice.
On the ice. That's how I'd like to walk around all the time, inefficiently and tiringly. Be very, very
Well,
fit.
I know that, Jack. So, interestingly, on the map screen, this seems to take place over well, just a hole. Don't know what else to
A
say.
hole full of water.
A lake, if you were.
Yeah. So, we get a rare appearance from Yoshi.
I keep forgetting he appears in, like, those Yoshi blocks.
So, I mean... I won't spoil the gimmick for this level, you'll see it shortly, but can you guess what it is?
What was it called again?
Frozen Lake.
Cave. So, can you freeze the water?
Nope.
You get ice balls.
No, but these are all gimmicks that do appear in the game at some point, but not in this level.
We've had frozen water, haven't we? We haven't had ice balls yet, I don't think.
We haven't had ice balls, and I think frozen water comes in the future. I think you just see me do it.
No, that's possible.
So there's a spoiler for you people. But there's lots of this game, so much. Like, in terms of what I've recorded, and this is like the halfway point. And
I mean, what's impressive is not just like content in itself isn't impressive, but it's like quality, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
And there's just so many ideas, like the fact that virtually every level has a gimmick unique to itself. And sure, it may not be like a gimmick that's unique to this as a platform. You know, like for instance, there's a lot of like Donkey Kong Country or whatever.
Yeah. But like for platformers, it just like I mean, in terms of ROM hacks, this gives it such a fresh sort of experience.
I was very close to getting torpedo tedded.
As always in life. I wonder if there's a vibrator called the Torpedo Ted.
I was gonna say something similar, but probably more obscene.
Wow.
I'm gonna let people guess for themselves what that comment was gonna be. Any ideas? Stick a comment on.
Just thought it'd be a bit titillating, but that's probably the nerdiest, most disgusting thing I've said on the channel so far. So I think I'm getting the trophy. The trophy.
You think the nerdiest, most disgusting thing you said so far is? Actually, it's pretty nerdy. It's not that disgusting.
Well, combination of the two, I think. So you
I
will
do like
notice
the idea of Mario-themed sex toys. I'm gonna. Oh, and it fills in.
It drains.
Or drains even. Yes, that makes more. It fills in. What a shit level. You just go in and you can't move.
So now I do the same level again, but there's no water, which is very cool.
That's very cool indeed.
And it's so cool how the level is designed because, like, you wouldn't think it, but this level plays entirely differently, like without
And there's the
water.
invisible coin block.
Yeah.
It's very clever. See, always keeps me guessing, and now I've got a nice clevel. Where once 'twas
Well, it wasn't always a clevel, it was just an underwater clevel last time. Or the underwater
a
clevel.
U clevel.
Oh, it sounds like a university.
Oh, these are all platforms. Very clever. Very clever.
Oh dear.
I actually will stop.
You won't.
We both know I won't, but
Please try.
please try to keep going.
No.
Okay. So Jack, what's your favourite Mario enemy to ever appear in a Mario game?
In any Mario game ever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Top of my head.
Is that one?
No. I like in. I think it's the Paper Mario games. I just like the blooper bosses. I really like them.
Oh yeah, that's in the first one. You repeatedly fight him throughout.
They're like in the sewer.
The sewers area, yeah. I was going to pick one from Paper Mario as well. Actually, the first one that came to my mind was, you know, Hubba Blubber. I think he's called.
Hubba Blubber.
Hubba Blubber. He's the
invincible
invincible one.
thing.
I just really like that, like little storyline. Maybe I should LP that at some point.
We should do.
Or LP anything, because I'm so bloody lazy.
So in the next video we'll see 4 Colour Fort.
See you then.